Howdy guys, your coach Martin Jeffs, and you are awesome. I am making this recording so I can show you the new process for doing the military waiver enrollment and how you can get the monthly membership fee waived as well as the initial coach enrollment fee waived. Now, of course, if a military member or spouse purchase a challenge pack, then the $40 enrollment fee is waived in either way, in either case. But if a challenge pack is not purchased, then a $40 fee is traditionally assessed, but that assessment will be waived once you do the process that I'm about to show you. And just to clarify one more time, this in military waiver enrollment is good for active duty military members or active duty military member spouses, National Guardsmen, reservists, and veterans. So the spouses of active duty only. Spouses of a National Guard, reservists, and veterans, it does not apply to. It does apply to a spouse of a lost in action member. So if the spouse is lost in line of duty, then that spouse is eligible for the waiver. So ultimately, only two types of spouses, active duty military spouses and lost in action military spouses are eligible. Other than that is just the active duty member, the National Guard member, the reserve member, and the veteran themselves. So let me share my screen with you. Okay, so you go to teambeachbody.com and you log in. Once you log in, you come into the Coach Online office here in the back. And once into the Coach Online office in the back, go into Contact Us, there at the bottom. And on the Contact Us, so if you were to call customer service, they'll simply tell you to come to here. If you were to chat with customer service, they'll send you to here. You used to be able to email the documents, the required documents, to Coach Relations, and that no longer is an option. If you were to email Coach Relations, they'd simply send you back to here. So this is really the only place that you can go to load the documents so you can get the military waiver enrollment or get the fees waived. To clarify one more time, the authorized documents are a DD-214 or orders or a pay stub, also known as an LES, and in the Army it's called an ORB or an ERB, a record brief that shows everything that person has done in the military. Those are the documents that you can submit. Now, do know that if you're in the Guard, the Reserves, or active duty, if you submit anything other than the DD-214, your waiver will be good for 2 years only. Every 2 years you will have to resubmit. That would include a active duty spouse as well. So every 2 years you'd have to resubmit. If a DD-214 is submitted, then that is good for the lifetime of being a coach. You will never have to re-enroll again. That is as long as this waiver process exists for Beachbody. So you come here to the email Coach Relations. And once that comes up, guess I'll put in my information so you can see it all. Coach, put in your email address, then your coach ID, 587-889, then your last four of your social, second show, and your rank within Beachbody. Then you'll come here to Coach Enrollments. You click Coach Enrollments. Once you click Coach Enrollments, then there is an option there for Military Waiver. Click on Military Waiver, and then you simply type in that you are active duty military member, or I recommend, if you're submitting DD-214, veteran military member coach enrollment, or waiver submission is what it's. That keeps it very clear as to what you're doing, what your expectations are and desires. Then here in the question is, please see attached documents for military or military spouse waiver in or request. Let's go with request. Very simple, very basic. You go in here and choose your file. You find the file that you want to add. And once that's loaded, so the form that you are loading is simply your DD-214, ORB, ERB, LES, or orders. Those are the forms that you can utilize to get your waiver, and that's the only form that you need to submit to. And then you'll hit submit, and you are done. You will see a response back to you within 2 to 3 days showing that you are enrolled, and your credit card that was used to enroll as a coach will be credited that $40 fee if it was assessed, with as long as the purchase had been done within 30 days. If a person enrolls as a coach and submits the $40 fee within 30 days of doing this waiver, then that $40 will be refunded. If it's over 30 days, then you'll be out your $40. Unless, again, you did the challenge pack. From this point forward, the monthly membership fee or coach fee will be waived, but is not retroactive. So if you have paid even once the membership or coach fee, that will not be reimbursed, only from the point forward of submitting this form. So I have my coaches that are military members or spouses do this immediately. So the monthly fee is not assessed, and I have them do a challenge pack, so the $40 is not assessed at all. There are those who simply want Shakeology. If they only want Shakeology, then they will have to submit the $40 up front and then have that returned. So I hope that answers all of your questions. If you have any other questions, I am very comfortable and confident that I can answer them for you. Please feel free to email me at coachbartonjeffs.com or coachbartonjeffs@outlook.com. You can find me on Facebook, on YouTube. I would be glad to help anyone help your own coaches enroll as military members. I think that this is a benefit that every military member deserves to take advantage of. because every military member and our spouses want to be healthy and fit. And if they're not healthy and fit now, they want to get back to being healthy and fit. It's a guarantee. It's part of our lifestyle. And this is the best, the easiest, and frankly, even the cheapest way to do it. So please share, and let's keep this military waiver process alive to show Beachbody that we appreciate what Beachbody is giving back to the military. It is the only company that supports us for our lifetime, while we're in and while we're out. Everyone else forgets us once we become a veteran, except for on Veterans Day, and then we'll get a free meal. Not Beachbody. They will not forget us, and it's appreciated. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.